Liz Truss takes charge of a nation not only in crisis, but one in desperate need of direction. Offering groceries for as little as £3 are being used by record numbers of people. The new Prime Minister is promising communities like Bassetlaw in Nottinghamshire that she understands their struggles.
I will deliver on the energy crisis, dealing with people's energy bills, but also dealing with the long-term issues we have on energy supply.
It does use less energy than your oven, so it will end up saving a little bit of money.
As this group discussed ways of cooking using less energy, Liz Truss was finalising major plans to impose an energy price freeze.
I expected to do something about the energy, obviously, and the cost of living in general.
She needs to listen to the average person, the mum at home with the children, who's trying to shuffle jobs, get petrol in the car.
My priority is my family, is my children. So to me, helping with electricity, this is it. Helping with food, this is it.
You're not waiting for the Prime Minister to come along and save you. You're doing this for yourself, is that what
I don't see her at the door.
Keep an eye out and see what's...
At the local Citizens Advice Bureau, they've never been so busy.
So, Joseph, how have you been since we last saw you then?
Poverty-stricken.
Joseph is falling into debt because he can't pay his energy bills.
It's just... No, right, I got £283, my last payment, right? And now I've got about £4.03 left.
After the meeting, I asked Joseph what he thinks of the new Prime Minister.
I mean, I'm so disenchanted by that woman. It's like, I think it could be Thatcher too. It's like, in my opinion, right, this is like being back in the 70s, you know, like with the binman strike and all the rest of it. It's all came around again.
You don't have faith in her as a Prime Minister?
No, not at all.
All eyes are on what Liz Truss does next to help ease the pain of the rising cost of living.
We've already had some support packages which were released earlier in the year, and they have helped households already, but the situation has changed since then. We've had a new price cap increase which will take effect from October, and direct debits are already being put up.
I think they really need to provide much more support than they are providing at the moment. There are people who really can't pay their debts. They are being tipped over the edge. I never imagined that I would see this kind of crisis in my life.
This area voted Conservative for the first time in 90 years in the last election, but an awful lot has changed since then. And the truth is, Liz Truss doesn't have long to convince voters that she's the person to lead the country in the long term.
We will deliver, we will deliver, and we will deliver.
It is a bold promise, and millions of people will hang on every word. Nick Martin, Sky News, Bassetlaw.